Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I'm in Capsix. Yep, words. Okay, so today I'll be saying my top 10 favorite sub classes for each class. And so yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. So for my imp, now keep in mind, I don't have anybody max level. I think the highest I have is an advanced toxic brains. Just saying, like, so don't be like, ooh, you don't have their max level, so how do you know they're not? Nobody cares, okay? Nobody cares. Thank you. So I don't have them max leveled. I don't play as every single character. You see, like, so for my imp, I'd say either my favorite is the Z7 imp or the Scallywag imp. I just feel like that the Z7 imp is just, he's kind of like the normal imp. He does a ton of damage. Although he doesn't have the cooldown thing, you have to have a good trigger finger to be able to do a lot of damage. And so yeah. That's my, see, as you can see, he does like 14 damage and 12 damage. So that's, well, I just died. And so, the Z7 imp is probably, yes, I would say Z7 imp is my favorite imp sub-class. And for Super Brains, I'd say the Toxic Brains is my favorite. One of the big reasons why is because, especially on this map, he can get really close to people and like get really close. And he has a different punch from everybody. He goes like the uppercut thing. And so he is a legendary. He has the Toxic Overload. And the one thing I love about it is that you don't have to get kills to be able to go into Toxic Overload. You just have to be able to hit people with your punch. I really like the toxic ability that he has, and his toxic overload is just really good and overpowered, I feel. Sorry about the lag, by the way. Let's see, this, that, okay, pauses. Yeah, I am a bit laggy, so that's not good. So yeah, that's my favorite Super Brains. My favorite pirate is the Captain Party Man. I did get the party set people for the zombies and the plants. I'm only, honestly, if I have to be honest, the only his party time is really good. I feel like, I mean, he's not much, he did not have any like special, he doesn't have any special kind of fire effect or toxic effect, but he does do a lot of damage up close and far away. So, and that is why the Captain Party Man is my favorite. He is my favorite pirate man detail. Yeah, so he does like 30 damage up close. He does 24 headshot when he's in the sniper mode. I do like to get in people's faces and stuff to get like really close range. And so, my favorite foot soldier, I would say, I played as this person a lot in Garden Warfare 1. And that's how I got like all these people, because I transferred my characters from Garden Warfare 1 to here. And so I would say my favorite, I did think that the Scuba Soldier was really good, so I kind of upgraded him, but then I felt like I heard that he was really good, so I just played as him, but I wasn't too sure I really liked him and stuff. So I have to say my favorite foot soldier is the Super Commando. So he has, or the Sky Trooper, I would say. So he can get up close to people, and he has amazing damage. So you can get like really close to people, and you can, you know, as you can see, he has a burst. A big reason why I do like it is because I don't have to I don't have to reload all the time, so I can just like, it automatically reloads. Look at that damage. Damage. But yeah, he is my favorite foot soldier. And I'd say my second favorite foot soldier is probably the Sky Trooper, because he does do a lot of damage. He has a very fast fire rate. And yeah. My favorite engineer, I would say, I don't personally like the engineer too much. I don't really like how he has like the explode. He kind of has like a grenade launcher, and I don't really like that. So the person who I usually would like to play as is the mechanic. I like him because he has like a rapid fire shot, and it's not. He has like a rapid fire shot. It does a good amount of damage, I would say. It's good for close range and medium range. It's pretty good for long range, but I recommend getting kind of close to people and stuff. And he is pretty accurate, I would say. I feel like the other engineers are like, I don't really like the grenade stuff and all that. So I can get like really close to people and do a ton of damage. Yeah. So that's why I like him a lot. I'm gonna try to upgrade him a bunch and want to play as him more often. So he's my favorite engineer. My favorite scientist, in Garden Warfare 1, the best scientist was the chemist. Everybody thought he was so good. He did a ton of damage. He did like 60 up close. But I'm pretty sure they nerfed him, and you can't really get as far. You can't really get like super close to people, because now that they have like the jumper and the reasons. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he got nerfed. So my favorite is the paleontologist. I almost have him advanced, so that's why he's my favorite. I love the fire effect that he has, and it just makes people, once like you have someone burning, it makes them think, oh no, I'm burning, I'm dying, I have to run away, and all of that. And so just like how I am right here, I am dying, and I'm trying to run away. Okay, where are they? There's just so many of them. So yeah, he is my favorite paleontologist right now. My favorite all-star. I love to play as the all-star. I like to play as the cricket star and the baseball star in Garden Warfare 1. But I don't really use him as much. I usually use like the scientist and stuff more often. But I do really like the tennis star. I have him pretty high leveled up. I just feel like he does a lot of damage, I think. And so he's pretty good for far range. And like you don't have, see like, he doesn't, I wouldn't say he does a ton of damage. But he will do, when he does, you know what? Actually, because of this video, I don't think I'm going to change my favorite person. Actually, when I was in Garden Warfare 1, my favorite was the baseball star. Oh, now I'm getting rezzed. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, my favorite is the baseball star, because I remember playing as him a bunch. And, like, absolutely destroying people. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that, guys. I am not the best, okay? I will say. So yes, my favorite, I'm going to start playing this guy more, is the baseball star. I just feel like he's just good, you know? He's just good. So that's all my favorite characters for the zombies. Baseball star, paleontologist, mechanic, Sky Trooper / Z4 Super Commando, Captain Party Man, Toxic Brains, and Z7 Imp. So if I can switch, oh, okay, I can't switch over. I guess I'll just play this game out, and once I go into plants, then I will show that. I think they're probably gonna win this. Okay, yeah, and as you can see, the toxic overload is charging up. And I've only had 1 kill. But I have done, you know, punch damage and stuff. Okay, got him. Oh, and I died. Yeah, they're gonna win this. That's, oh well. Well, I got that guy at the end. So hopefully this time we will switch over. And yeah, hopefully we will switch over and, what's it called? Play as the plants so I can show you all my favorite plants. Plant victory, that's a big oof. 0 bases defended. 12,000 coins. That's pretty good, I would say. I don't know. Cactus got 26 kills. Just a regular cactus, okay. I didn't really get to play in the beginning, so it's not my fault. But yeah, I'll see. So let's just wait a couple seconds. And I'll see y'all once we get to the plants. So we were not able to, okay, so we were able to switch teams. Alright, so my favorite, let's start off with the Citron. My favorite Citron is, once I started playing in the beginning, my favorite Citron was the Frozen Citron, but they nerfed the Citron to where he can't do as much damage from a long distance. So the Iron Citron is probably my favorite. I know he's pretty bad in the beginning, but once you get his reload upgrade, he is like super good. Also, he has that nice extra 250 health, so you know that's awesome. Okay, so mostly the big reason why I like him is because he does look really cool. He does a ton of damage up close. And he doesn't, and his range is pretty good too, so how can I get mad about that? Although he is kind of, his reload time is really bad. Once he gets into Iron mode, he has 5 shots and it's just mayhem for all those zombies. So, and the 50 health is one of the big reasons. Oh, well, I died. So, okay, so my favorite Rose, I don't usually like to play as the Rose as much. So I'd have to say my favorite Rose is probably the Grood Rose. I don't really like the charge up shots. I love like the spam and the spammy stuff. Honestly, I don't like the, having to hold down R2 to charge up or whatever. And then you're gonna have to like, you might even miss or something, and then, yeah. So that's why I like the Druid Rose, because you can just spam people with it. Also, he has the toxic ability, which I like. And so whenever people are toxic and they turn green, you can easily see them. So yeah, that's why I like the Druid Rose. You must go and capture. Spammy spam. See, like, she does a ton of, if you can hit your shots, she can do a ton of damage for, oh wait, there's part one more. So that's my favorite Rose. I don't really usually play as her as much. The Corn, as soon as the Corn came out, I was so excited to play as him. He was my favorite. I used to play as the Mob Cob. I thought he was gonna be my main. But as soon as I played as the Commando Corn, I was like, this guy's awesome. He's my favorite. He's the only Corn with the splash damage, and that's really cool. Although I will say his full Commando, sometimes you can't really, this is a good thing, you can't really tell if he has it or not. He only has like little green flares come out from his feet or something. So like if some zombie might be like, oh, he doesn't have full Commando, it's fine, I can go rush him. And yeah, also he has the extra damage, he has extra damage and extra ammo, so that's awesome. And all in general, I just like all of the Corns. That's not poggers. Okay, well, that's my favorite Corn. Pea shooter. When I was in Garden Warfare 1, Agent P was the best pea shooter. I still like to play as him. He has great damage. He's good at long range and close range. Although he has 25 less health, he moves really fast though, and he has a decent amount of ammo. I did like the Law P2 in Garden Warfare 1, it's just he didn't really have a lot of ammo, and I feel like ammo is the thing that you need. But if you play as Agent P, and you're just like, if you hit all of those headshots and stuff, you can really do a lot of damage and probably get a kill. See, just like that. Skaboom. And my kill just got yoinked. But yeah, as you can see at the bottom, he only has 100 health. Most pea shooters have 125, so that's not that good. But are the teams fair? Yes, the teams are fair. Yeah, so if you have a good trigger finger, you could probably do really well with him. I mean, I have a pretty decently good trigger finger, I would say. He does a ton of damage too. Wait, what is this guy? Why can't I shoot him? Oh my. He doesn't have any splash damage though, so I feel like people in the comments are gonna be like, well, he's not good because he doesn't have splash damage. But if you have good accuracy, I'm not saying that I do. I mean, I would say they're pretty good accuracy. If you have good accuracy and you can hit and you can, spam that R2, then you could probably do a lot of damage. So yeah, he's my favorite pea shooter. So let's go move on to the Chomper. I'm not the biggest fan of a Chomper. I did like to play as the, what's it called? I like to play as the Power Chomper. When I was in Garden Warfare 1, I like to play the Power Chomper and the Count Chompula. But now I feel like the fire chomper is just the way to go. He can you know, give that fire effect, like I said, for the paleontologist, make people and make the zombies feel like, oh no, I gotta run, and all of that. So if you set someone on fire and stuff, and they get scared and they want to run, so you can just, yeah, see, he does like a ton of damage. Can I get this? If my game would stop being so laggy, then I could get this res, and he just left. Oh my, that was not a big brainer idea. I just got absolutely destroyed. So, yeah, that's my favorite chomper. I will probably I don't play as the chomper as much, so that's why I don't really have a lot of them leveled up. And so on to the sunflower. My favorite sunflower is the vampire flower. I know a lot of people can agree with me on this. If not, that's okay. It's your opinion. But I really do like this character because every shot that she hits, she can just get HP. And so if you hit all of your shots and you're fighting someone, you can just get like max HP in like 2 seconds. See, like I'm healing. And like if I didn't have that heal effect, I would probably be dead. I am anyway because it's a mech, and mechs are crazy. But yeah, the vampire flower is my favorite. I know a lot of people will probably say the stuffy flower is good because when she has very good accuracy, I would say, hip fire accuracy. And so I would say, and then people are going to be like, oh well, when you kill someone, then you get health anyway. But the vampire flower, as soon as you hit them, you get health. So I think that's why I think the vampire flower is better. On to the final player or character, the cactus. When I was in Garden Warfare 1, the jade cactus and the future cactus were like super good. But now with the new characters, I think the Zen cactus is good because every time, like, see, you have 5 mystic orbs. So the first one is 20, second one is 30, fourth one is 40, and then 50 and 60. So the less ammo that you have, the more damage that you do. So usually what I like to do is I like to go to like maybe 2 shots or like 3 shots. And then if I hit somebody, it will just do 50 damage or 60 damage on the spot. And so, you know, that's awesome. Where am I getting shot from? Oh. Let me try that again. So yeah, like I said, I can maybe just like shoot once. Oh, 20 damage. See, her last shot was 60 damage and her first was 20. See, that's like 110 damage right there. It only took 2 shots and that was like 110 damage. I don't recommend reloading if you have 2 shots, even though I just did it. And so, yeah, I guess that'll be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did, this is my opinion. Y'all can disagree with me if you want, but this is just my opinion. So if y'all want to agree with me, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. So I guess that'll be it for today's video. Bye guys, see y'all in the next one.